Hello, Fred Gar here, and I'm joined by these wonderful, I know the camera isn't really giving it a good shot, but these are some Libertads. Let's see if I can get it. It's not working with me today, so sorry about that. But these are 2019 Libertads. Let's see if I zoom out, if you can see it a little better. It's a little better. Sorry about that, guys. But Fred Gar here, just here. I wanted to talk to you about something we have already talked about, but I think for some of us that are in kind of lockdown, in a sense, can't really go out and go to coin shops because at least here in Arizona, all non-essential businesses are closed. So, what's a silver guy to do, or somebody that wants to stack silver? What can they do? Well, I think this is one of the reasons why we all should be networking. Now, when I say networking, I'm not just talking about offline networking. There's metalsmafia.com. That is a precious metals group, and you can connect with members on there and look at different threads. It's a forum they have, all kinds of different options they have. And you can network and talk to people online and build relationships. And if your LCS is closed, you may be able to network with somebody who lives near you and meet them and buy some silver from them. Now, of course, you want to hopefully have met somebody prior to just meeting a stranger. You want to have a relationship where you know this person. You've met them before the crisis in a public place. You trust them. You're not going to carry a lot of money with them or buy a big amount off them because you don't want to get robbed or anything like that. But what I'm saying is you want to practice some common sense, but at the same time, if you built a relationship over time with another stacker, they may be willing to part with some of their silver, and if they are, you could get a good deal. So, these online websites aren't bad options in terms of building a relationship with somebody. There's also Facebook groups. There's Facebook Marketplace. There's Facebook groups. I know some people have used those outlets. There's Instagram. Some people have used Instagram. They're doing live auctions on Instagram. You could have your preferred eBay sellers. They may have their private websites where you can go to their websites and buy silver from their website. Maybe it's at a lower price than an LCS or anywhere else that's local or close to you. So there's various options besides just going into an LCS or a pawn shop or a jewelry shop. Especially when those stores or shops are closed. So I think, and happy Easter, by the way. I think having an online presence and socializing with people, communicating with people, meeting people before this happened would be good, or trying some online deals, see if they're willing to sell them to you through the internet. I know some people may use PayPal or some other form of payment that's safe and secure. You may want to try that. But I think there's a lot of it's an underused medium, the internet, in terms of buying silver. Especially when some of these sites were backlogged for a long period of time, where they were saying, oh, you have to do a minimum $300 order or whatever, when you could have messaged your buddy, or you could have just seen your buddy in the group, in a Facebook group, saying, hey, I want to get rid of my silver now, and you could have bought it at a fair price from him, instead of having to worry about trying to get it from an online store like SD Bullion or JM Bullion or any of these websites where they were jacking up your minimum orders. So you could have got it from a private seller. So my point is, though, it takes time, it takes effort, but the great thing is, if this were to happen again and you had a network of people, you could tap the network that you have and use that network to continue stacking at your own pace. You know, you wouldn't have to be in a situation where you have to make a minimum buy of $300 or whatever. So I think I'm a big believer in networking. You know, I think in the silver community here on YouTube, there's a lot of people that have an email option. So you can email questions or email if the YouTuber that you prefer to watch, you know, email them and say, hey, where are you getting your silver? Can you connect me to somebody that's selling silver at a fair price? You know, there's tons of options, but if we don't network and have a sense of community with some of our fellow stackers, I think we lose, you know. I noticed Silver Chimp, I believe that are Big Gronks, or, you know, I don't know all the names they use because they show more than one stacker on the Silver Chimp. But one of the guys on that channel, he was selling off his silver. He had a bunch of monster boxes of American Silver Eagles that he was getting rid of, and you know, he sold a lot of his silver off. So that would have been an opportunity for stackers. Oh man, I'm sorry guys, that was horrible, that picture. That would have been an opportunity for stackers to you know, get silver at a fair price. So you know, not much to report on markets. You know, the Dow is up, it's down, it's basically kind of flat, in my opinion. I know it had a lot of up days, but nothing dramatic, not 1,000+ point gain or anything that I saw. I wasn't watching it as heavily as I normally do. I have been watching silver, it went up a little bit. I watched gold, it went up quite a bit. I think it ended out on 1,700 something. So that's pretty intense. But, you know, I wonder if we see gold hit 2,000 and maybe silver will hit 20. Who knows? The gold to silver ratio is still pretty wide. It hasn't tightened up. Now, the funny thing is, if you guys watch Silver 5150, he has a better Libertad video than this one. Okay? Because he shows his friend's collection. And it is amazing. It's beautiful. I hope you guys take a minute to watch that bonus video he came up with. Very beautiful. And it shows some 1/20th, 1/10th ounce, 1/4 ounce, and then an ounce, on a half ounce, I think, too, on there. No, I don't know if I saw a half ounce, but I did see he had a 1/20th of an ounce, 1/10th of an ounce, and 1/4 of an ounce of Libertads. They showed the different sizes, so that was a good video. Watched Silver Talk a little bit, the replay, a little interesting. Sorry for the beep noise. That's just my phone. But you know, I just don't want to see anybody giving up. I don't want to see anybody going for bad deals. We don't have to do bad deals, even in this environment. There are some good deals. I just think we got to be creative, and that's the key. Be creative, network, send out emails, reach out to some of these YouTubers. Some of them may be selling off their silver at a fair price. You may get closer to spot that way. You don't have to pay double spot price for your silver, or $10 over spot, or $8 over spot. You won't have to do that if you network, if you build relationships. Now, I got these Libertads at a high price. I paid a lot for them, just a hair under $30. I don't think I'll be doing any more Libertads because they're just really going up in price for various reasons. Mines are closing down. The mint, I think, may be shut down as well. If you watch the Silver 5150, his last video, his bonus video, he talks about all that. So these Libertads, I definitely think in the short term they may go up in price. I'm starting to see them really get. It's hard to find one that is less than $30 right now on eBay. That's real difficult. The cool thing about some of these Libertads, though, is they are eligible. A lot of them, not all of them, are eligible for eBay bucks. So that can bring the price down a little bit. If it was $30, if you had a 10% eBay bucks cash back, that would take $3 off. So you would be about $27 if there's no shipping. And if it was 5%, it'd be $1.50 off. And if there's no shipping, it's still under $30. So there's still some okay options in terms of eBay if you want to get Libertads. But you know, I really kind of regret the fact that I had an opportunity to get them at $17.77, and I said, you know what, I'm not getting them. I regret that. I could have got a bunch of them, and then I could have flipped them, and I would have made a lot of money. But there's still opportunities out there. I think some people would rather sell to someone they know versus somebody they don't have a relationship with, because the thing is, when you're dealing with the public, if you don't know who you're selling to, a lot of shady things could happen where they could say, oh, I never got the coin, and they actually got the coin, you know. Or, you know, all kinds of stuff they could, who knows. But I'm just saying, build relationships. It's all about relationships. I think in this, if you're a collector or you're an investor in silver, I think you really need to have good relationships, and you need to even offline. You need to have good relationship with different LCSs, different local coin shops, and jewelry stores and other places, and try to get you want to get good deals, but sometimes they don't give you good deals unless you have been going to their shop for a long period of time. Okay, well, Fred Gar here. I'm going to end it here. I know it's been a long video. I just want to share some information with you guys. I hope it helps. I know I talk about networking a lot on this channel, but you know, I just want to stress how important it is. All right. Happy Easter, and I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're watching this on a Monday or a Tuesday or whenever, I hope you have a good week. Take care. Fred Gar here. Bye-bye.